Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I'd like to welcome back to Battle Brothers, going through the Lands of Light right here with the Light's Crusaders. I didn't even have to warm up for that. I just immediately knew what realm I was in, and what I was doing, and what goals we have set. At the moment right now, things are going not too horribly wrong. Last battle wasn't amazing, but we did succeed in taking out the Red Eagle's Den, I believe, all the way down here. And all these camps are gone now. In fact, there's sort of little traces of one right there, but it's slowly fading away into obscurity, which is quite nice to see. We've been fighting in quite a large number of swamps lately, which isn't ideal. We're also a little bit low on the old money, although we have enough for 4 days, so it's not too bad. So we can risk doing a little bit of traveling, maybe up the top right here. It's questionable. Now, what we also have are a bunch of valuable items inside our inventory right here, and also some crossbows. So I like the idea of doing is sort of moving over to crossbows. I did play a little bit of Battle Brothers on the live stream with the Cult of Kron series, or Crone series. And crossbows are pretty great. So I want to move over to them and see just how potent they are. Mostly because they work well with the crossbow pike combo if they have the ability to swap weapons without using up any AP. Now at the moment, only Marius can do that. So what you would do is you would use up 2 of your AP, which is right here, to shoot someone, and then you would swap the weapon for free and then use the remaining 6 to hit them. So you could do 2 actions in 1 turn. It's pretty potent. So we're going to give that a go for today. Now I do believe it uses up more fatigue per shot. Is it more fatigue or... Oh no, the reloading is what takes up all the fatigue, but it doesn't actually tell you that. Really weird that it doesn't tell you that. It's quite interesting. It also has a 15% chance to hit and minus 3% per tile of distance, which is pretty neat. So it's great for sort of when we're in the back line and we need to switch to our pike, so we can do a shot and then switch over. At the moment, I guess we should only have Marius have it, because otherwise it's not as potent. Then again, Marius, Nilrod, I think you should keep it. Maybe Nelria. I think Nelria is definitely a crossbow user. We'll give you a crossbow. So the 2 on this side can have crossbows, the 2 on this side can have bows, and we'll sort of gauge just how potent they can be together. Now, we all thankfully have the kite shields at the front line right there, so archers aren't as potent, and only a few of you are sort of slightly damaged. We do have the goods required. We do, thankfully. Food is pretty good. Tools are going to be a little bit low. Let's see what we've got inside the market right here. Now, we can sell these items for a fairly decent amount, which I might go ahead and do, or I can keep a hold of them for when I complete a quest that makes them slightly happy and makes them more willing to purchase goods. It might be what I end up doing. Let's look at the armor right here if there's anything potent that we wish to purchase. I might want to get that shirt, but it's, well, maybe in the future. At the moment, perhaps not so much. Although basic male shirts, what have we got right now? Okay, then, so we got this. This is 100, isn't it? Yeah, 100, 100. That's 150, which is sort of what we're trying to move over. 95, 95. Okay, then, so we're not too bad. I think the only one that's a little bit behind is Lombardo. But everyone has a pretty decent helmet in the back line. I'm fairly happy with our archers, or at least their capabilities. I guess I'm unfairly comparing the crossbows, because Nilrod right here is pretty good with the whole ranged combat thing. Something to think about, although are we leveling up their range defense? We should be. That's what I'm sort of aiming to do. But anyway, how close are we on level ups? Okay, we're getting there. Let's have a quick skim through right there. What else have we got inside this town? We've got a temple. Don't know if I really need to heal any of these. Which one's the most potent? Probably Harris. The melee defense and lowered initiative is pretty bad, but he's got 2 to 5 days left. This is 1 to 5 days. Probably want to throw Harris into... probably throw him into the reserves for now. And then we'll just sort of line everyone up like this. That's probably fine. We've got our spearmen. I don't think this is that bad. You know, minus 15% to melee skill. It could be a lot worse. And then also the minus 15% initiative, which also could be much worse. So we have to remember that's on top of the missing ear. There's so much damage to his ears. I'm surprised he can hear anything. He's going to be deaf soon. Do we need to hire anyone else? We could throw one more person into the group, but I like the idea of waiting for... This squire's pretty cheap as well, daily wage-wise. Although they haven't got any levels on them, which is pretty bad. This squire. There's another squire, pretty much exactly the same as well. Some sort of spearman. What kind of quests do we have today? Let's see. You look, master. Okay. Oh, okay. I like it. I need something. We don't know what it is. I need something delivered to a fellow called... Wait. You don't need to know what it is. Okay, then we've had one of these awkward situations before where we fought a bunch of undead auxiliaries who just sprouted from the goods. It's a little bit awkward. Important enough for an armed escort, which is why I'm turning to you and your company. Why you say mercenary? How many crowns are we talking about here? 800 crowns when the contract is done. Pay me more for this. 150 when the job is done. Okay, I'll accept this. Let's see. Deliver cargo to Rambart of Harkensea and Harkensea to the southeast. Okay, then let's see where Harkensea is. I just really remember where all these things are, but I just, for some reason, can't. Oh, it's all the way down there. That's not that far at all. If it's actually sort of actual cargo work, then it might be a little bit more awkward. We could probably get there in that time and get an easy amount of money from it, so I don't see why not. Do we have everything that we need, however? I would like to sort of sit around for a little bit to deal with medical supplies. I could buy some of this bread as well, because it's pretty cheap. It's worth about that much. I'm selling these at a bonus, that's the thing, so I may as well just get my money's worth now. Because that's a lot of money chilling out right there, but then that's not money I necessarily need right now. So I guess that's why I'm not doing it. Whoa. Oh, wow. Did I sell these? I must have sold these last episode and just forgot about it. Yeah, probably. There's a lot of items in there. Alright then. Yeah, we're going to accept his quest. I accept this contract. Okay, yeah. So we can basically move at our own pace. That's what we're going to do. Should I have Harris join us? I guess not. We're okay with 10 people right now. Let's speed the game up right here. So I'm kind of glad that we can walk it ourselves, though I don't think that stops us from running into enemies. But if we do have a hill right here, we run into a bunch of people that don't have any ranged combatants, then we might be a little bit alright, depending on if we get the hill advantage, which is, you know, it's a possibility, but it's not a guarantee. Should we cross through here? I don't particularly want to fight in a swamp again, so I hope we don't get caught off guard here. We seem to be fighting in a lot of swamps lately, which is not ideal. Just go a bit slowly here. Let's just follow the road. Do you want to follow the road with this guy? I don't know if we get attacked here, will he help us? I hope so. That'd be great. So if he's just sort of moseying along. I mean, they're going at their own pace, which is not great, but hopefully they don't stick around here. They don't? Good. So we've got our own little escort now, which is quite nice. Oh, no, wait. Thankfully, we're faster than this escort. I think those were the guys... Oh, 10 brigands. A few brigand marksmen, many brigand raiders. Do we join in the front lines here? I don't think we do. So there's a few brigand marksmen and many brigand raiders. Might be worth going for. The only issue I have is if we're not in the front line. Nope, we're not. Great. So it's going to be a lot of nothing for a bit. Well. For some reason, Marius is just really good on the old initiative right there. You can see the axes just flying around. Oh, there's one. Oh, I'm just slightly far off. I wonder if I can jump down. I can't take a shot now, which is a bit of a shame. I wonder if he shoots Marius. I hope not. That would not be ideal. But apparently our 2 crossbowmen have great initiative. I can't get him from there. That's a shame. We'll move up. Look at them. They look exactly the same, with minute differences in facial expression. Alright, so we'll just pretty much move up the front line at this point. Since I'm pretty sure the fight is actually quite close. Okay, it won't be an exact front line, but it'll be good enough. Alright, so they're all having their turns now. They all have much higher initiative than myself, though, which is a bit of a shame. But you never know, I might find some goods. Yeah, all of them have great initiative. It's kind of scary. I just need to keep bumping my own up per level. Oh, wow, okay. There's a few instances of combat going on right now. Things are going a bit crazy. Alright then, Marius. Jump over the line. Can you get a shot here? 33 or 31? The 31 right here probably could get killed instantly if it's critical, so I'd rather take the -2 on chance to hit. Oh, okay. Nearly got one of them. Let's see. Now we are probably going to do the same thing. 27%, 29. Oh, nice. Good damage. That was really good damage. We get the participation kill. Yay. Right, Icarus. I think should I have you move up? They do have crossbows, so I'd rather you sort of just stay behind these crossbowmen that we have here, just in case. Yeah, give them that bonus defense. Are they going to escape from the net? I don't think they're going to attempt to. Let's move up. Oh, you can get him. Oh, I thought you were going to do it then. 6%. That would have been amazing. Gabby, move up. Noel, unfortunately, you can't get them here. And Jared's moving up as well. You come around the back here and try to scare them a bit more. You two can stay there for now. Like I said, I want to keep our ranged combatants in a safer position. Unfortunately, this is not safe, but that will have to do. I think that's blocking their field of view. Whoa! Was that a javelin or an arrow? I couldn't tell. I'll tell you what, though. Our friends here aren't doing as well as I was expecting them to. They needed our help, is what I'm trying to say. Absolutely, they needed our help. Do we want to move up here? Do we want to wait for our guys to move up first? Well, we've got to reload, don't we? So... yeah, we've got to reload on both of these, so may as well. I mean, we go for you two, 25%. Let's go for it. Ho ho! And he got the berserker right there, which is quite nice. Unfortunately, it's not going to help out for the crossbow. I suppose that's one of the downsides of the crossbow we have to remember. Okay, so Icarus can move up. Here, we're going to get him quite close. And we're going to do the same thing with Savox. And pretty much just 5 of them here, which is quite interesting, even though there's 7 enemies left. 2 of them might be in the bushes, or they're probably higher up. Oh, he broke out of his chains. Even though they weren't chains. No, they were, in fact, not chains. I'd rather get Jared on this one, so Mouse can move up around the back here. And Gab, you... have a look over here. Okay, it's just those two. Just wanted to see what was going on. Let's see. 27% or the 38%. I'd rather go for the 20... oh, it's 29%, not 27. I'd rather go for this shot. Didn't get anywhere, but that's fine. Alright, Jared's going to move up. Do you want you to move up, or do you want you to go next turn? I think this guy's had his turn. He's got to try and get him as well, so he's probably going to try and go for him. So we're going to go for the smack. Going to go for the smackdown right there. 5% chance. I would rather you move up, Usk, and then we could swap your weapon next turn. Remove you there. And right now, Gab, you can stay where you are. Looks like you're probably not going to get into any combat. So I'd like to think there's going to be some easy money. Those bowmen right there slightly worrying me, but getting some damage, which is quite nice. Throwing some javelins at this guy. He's definitely the magnet to these enemies right now, but I don't think they'll be able to do much. Oh, that bow nearly got that back mercenary right there. Oh, these are mercs. Oh, okay then. I thought they were some sort of guard. 33%. Not bad. Nice. The crossbows are so good. Ooh, Icarus right there with the decapitation. That's pretty sweet. Okay, I'm going to move even further up. And Savok's going to try and go for the kill. They're both fleeing now, which is even better. So Jared should be able to move up when his turn comes up. Oh, you bugger. That's very rude. That was Jared's rightful place. Rightful place. Alright, it's fine. Gab, you can come up now. And we can reload with Naria, move them up by 1. And Mouse, you can go over here to block their retreat. Oh, there's still 4 of them up there. Okay, we're going to move even further up here. And Usk, I think we're going to swap your weapon out. I can't do anything just yet because I don't have the quick hands of you yet. But we are going to move up because this 4 up here is going to prove a little bit troublesome. Is there smoke? Oh, it's a cloud. I was wondering what the hell that mist was. There we go. Yeah! Icarus got it. Good, good, good. Hitting the shield right there. They both have kites, so we're not going to be too prominent against them. Ooh! Hitting Icarus. That was a lot of damage. And the crossbows, they're pretty strong. Icarus took... it ignored most of his armor, because that's why crossbows are so good. But it doesn't matter. Icarus is doing okay. Now, which one of you... I think Rod has the first aid, so he should be able to stop Icarus from bleeding. Meanwhile... I thought I reloaded with you, Marius, last turn. I guess not. Savox. We're going to move up here. Try and get these two ranged bastards. He's moving down. Oh, he got killed. Let's see. Gabu, I probably don't mind you moving up and taking a few swings on him because Mouse should be able to come up and do that. You don't have any bandages. You're fine. Take a swing there. Okay. Oh, you don't have any. Oh, no, that's not right. Good, good. I knew that. Some of these mercenaries are still alive. Jared is going to move up right here. Is he? Or is he going to try and... Now we'll move you here. Why not? And Usk, we're going to move you here as well. Alright, there we go. Bandage ally. There we are. We actually did something! Do you see that? Next level plays from the Innkeeper. Never thought I'd see the day. So we're going to attempt to chase down some of these little buggers. I think I'm going to give Usk adrenaline just so we can get a shot off. There we are. 89%! Pretty good. It's making them... They're breaking now, which is nice. Hopefully these archers can get a pot shot on one of these ones at the back. Unfortunately not. They're going to reload their crossbow, I think, but they're going to move first. Won't be able to take a shot now. Their bowmen's going to also move up. Looks like they're probably retreating. Icarus, I think you're okay to sort of keep pushing the front. And Savox, you could probably move in now against this little bastard. There we are. Good amount of damage on the back right there. And this bugger, don't know if I'm going to be able to do much. So we're going to move Marius up here. And the same thing with Nelria. Oh, he's routing now. Or he's fleeing even. But Mouse doesn't care. Getting the kill anyway. And now Gabu's going to move up and take a few swings. Going to keep moving our archers up to deal with their archers if they inevitably show themselves. Jared's taking a little bit of damage right there, but he's going to get revenge by killing him. Does not care. Absolute monster. So hopefully we can catch up to these buggers, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Because they do have much higher initiative, although that ear shot right there is going to lower their initiative by 10% or 15%. I'm starting to remember these things now. Yeah, we're not going to catch up to them, I don't think. Because I believe they are just routing now. So we'll probably just skip this now. And it will give us the prompt. We don't have any war dogs, so we can't really chase them down. It's over. So what do we get? Well, we got 3 level ups, which is pretty great. And also a good amount of money. Some high level flails as well, which is pretty nice. Some tools, which is good. Some more head armor. You know, 2 new kite shields, actually pretty good. And some javelins as well. Just something we have to think about, because we didn't use the javelins last fight there, did we? No. No, we should have really swapped them. Jared also has a 2-handed axe at the moment, which I don't think I like the idea of him holding. Because it does use up a lot of initiative. I'd rather plan for the axe. Tell you what, though. Where are those other javelins? There we are. We'll give them to Savox. So the first 4 on the front line all have javelins now. Should I have them hold onto the javelins? I don't think I have any problem with that. Harris right now is still not ready for fighting. Now Lombardo leveled up, which is pretty great. So we're going to increase... I mean, increasing initiative is still good. You have extremely low initiative. Wow, why is your initiative so low? Oh, traumatized. Yeah, that will do it. That will do it. Wow, okay, that's huge. Forgot how bad that was. Okay. I guess we'll increase it, because we're going to need to. Increasing a resolve is probably not going to be big for us at the moment. I think we should definitely increase your melee defense. Maybe your range defense as well. You do have a proficiency in range skill. But maybe increased resolve is much better there. Or more fatigue. The spear doesn't really use that much fatigue, though. So we don't really need to do that. +3 range defense is pretty nice, though. Or maybe just go for melee skill. You know, I'm going to go for resolve, because I think that's going to increase it by a bit. Yeah, it's going to help out. So now we can go for the next level abilities right here. We can go for Battle Forged if we want to, which is specialized in heavy armor. Armor damage taken is reduced by a percentage equal to 5% of the total armor value of both body and head armor. The heavier your armor and helmet, the more you benefit. So it's quite potent. What do we want to go for you, though, Lombardo? Because I'm sort of like the idea of just giving everyone anticipation. But at the same time, fast adaptation's quite nice. What else can we give you that would make your spear wall more prominent? Overwhelm. With every attack, hit or miss against an opponent that acts after you. Okay. Oh, tell you what, there is one really good one, which is... Is it Backstabber? The bonus to hit chance in melee is doubled to +10 for each ally surrounding and distracting your target. I think that's it. Yeah, animal doesn't win the fight. Stabbing the enemy where it hurts does. The bonus to hit chance in melee is doubled to +10% for each ally surrounding and distracting your target, which is pretty good. And it's sort of what we like to do. Lombardo going for that might be pretty good sort of offensively. Berserk's not really that great for Lombardo. Reach advantage. Reach, two-handed weapon. Then Overwhelm is pretty good as well. Overwhelm status effect, which lowers both melee skill and range skill by 10% for one turn. I need to keep reading this because for some reason my brain can't get around it. With every attack, hit or miss against an opponent that acts after you. Okay then. Which isn't great because most people act before us. Our initiative is so low. So Overwhelm might not be that great for us. Lone Wolf, not really something I want to go for. You know, the footwork might be quite nice for Lombardo because he can keep pushing back the line, can't he? With his spear wall. It's either that or Backstabber. Let's go for the footwork. I'm going to forget about the footwork, though, aren't I? Yeah. You tell you what, I like Backstabber. It's pretty good. I might give all of these frontline Backstabber. I think Jared should definitely take it. Icarus. Have you got the shield? No, you're the only one that doesn't have the shield at the moment. Giving you increased defense, I think, is more prominent. So let's do that. There we are. Slight increases right there. It's pretty good. Anyway, we'll get some levels for you as well. So let's increase your initiative by +5, which is pretty insane. +3 on the melee defense, and then probably an extra 2 initiative? Or an extra 2 range defense. I think we should go for the range defense. And let's see, Jared. Oh, hold on a minute, let me close the window. There we are. Some people are banging things outside. I don't know if you can hear it, but I certainly can. Right there, we haven't even finished our quest yet. Jared, I think you should continue to level up your melee skill, your melee defense, and then also go for more resolve or initiative. I think more initiative. There we are. We have to remember initiative is also going to give us increased melee and range defense, which is good. Anyway, thank you very much for the fight. There are only 3 of you left now. Hopefully that helped finish a quest for you or something. That would be nice to hear. And hopefully we don't get into any fights. Okay. Alright then. 14. Some brigand thugs, a few brigand marksmen, some brigand raiders. Okay then. I don't think I need to deal with that right now. We'll leave it. Their banner was this one down here, wasn't it? Yeah. Perhaps they're the gang are roaming around in these parts. They've been there since the beginning, though. Maybe it's a Hogger gang. Or Hoggart. So we've made it to Hagen Z, which is quite nice. 800 gold right there, 850 gold even. We did ask for some extra, which is quite good. Let's check over here to see what everyone is feeling like. We could buy some tools. They're fairly cheap around. It's not too cheap, but it may do. Let's buy some fish. The medical supplies could also be better. So I don't think we're going to bother too much with that. What about hires? Vagabond. Okay. We don't need any new hires right now. What about health? How's everyone doing? Okay, then. Everyone's doing fairly well, so I'm not too worried on that part. We zoom out right here. How are we doing? I'll tell you what. Let's see what this new quest is all about. I'm all ears. Welcomes you to his room. Okay, pause a mug. Of course, what I'm saying... And when I'm not short on our crowns, otherwise we wouldn't have this conversation, right? I need you to go to a place by the name of Eternal Tomb just southwest of here and retrieve the relic by the name of Coat of Sir Istvan. Pretty simple, no? Okay, so we've got to kill more undead auxiliaries. This is part of our quest, which is quite nice. However, it's 940 crowns. 1,010 crowns. Ooh. Oh, this is a hard one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's quite scary. I think I will accept this quest, so obtain... Yeah, obtain the Coat of Sir Istvan at the Eternal Tomb. I'll accept this contract. Where is it? Ooh, it's a funky logo right there. That's a very funky logo. We'll tell you what, we'll end it for now, ladies and gentlemen. We've been going on for a little while. What am I trying to say? A little while. Next episode, we're going to try and raid the Eternal Tomb for all of its worldly goods and hopefully succeed in doing so. It's a pretty big reward, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel and Twitch for live streams. It's been a pleasure as always. I look forward to see you next time. Bye-bye!